All right, Schlockmeister fans, we're going to watch another Herschel Gordon Lewis movie. This one is called Monster A Go-Go. I'm sure it's a good one. Let's check it out.
Human understanding.
There's been a space mission.
In point. A space capsule is rocketed into orbit on schedule. Its mission, to observe new objects circling the Earth. In Chicago, observers reported that a strange object had fallen to Earth.
Control 2. Jim, do you read me?
There's trouble.
Control 2. What happened? Sounds like he was in trouble. We better take him up.
The capsule's found, but only one of the astronauts is.
The helicopter pilot who had discovered the capsule was dead, horribly mangled in a way no one had ever seen before.
Oh, I know I shouldn't feel this way. It's his life, but... Well, ever since Harry died, Frank's been like a father to Jimmy.
Oh, Bruce, honey, just try not to even
Frank
think
is
about
missing.
it.
So Frank, the astronaut, is missing.
What are we going to tell Bruce?
Going to tell her the truth. Can we, Carl? What do you mean? There's no real proof that Douglas is dead. There's no body.
And this is the medical
A
examiner.
man is scared to death by an unknown force. 3, we know an excessive amount of radiation came back with the capsule. And 4, Douglas is missing. But the radiation is what bothers me.
Did you tell Dr. Manning this?
No, not yet. And I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't let it. At least...
And let's dance. This must be the A Go-Go part of the film.
Interlocking of fates that determines life or death. A series of ifs. If the girl had danced with her boyfriend instead of the other boy, and they had stayed later. If the two of them hadn't parted to kiss and make up.
So what's going to happen to this couple and all their ifs? There's our first glimpse of the monster. I think the boy's dead, but the girl's alive.
I think she's all right, General. She's in shock. Good. Let's get her right back to the lab.
Is it just me, or is this the same music from Night of the Living Dead? There's our monster. His body's found later on with one hell of a death stare.
Absolutely unbelievable, General. He looks worse than the others.
What count on Taylor?
Yes, we did. Actually, there was no blood. It had all turned to powder, and we think that accounts for the shriveled effect.
Well, how long was Taylor dead before his body was found?
It was just a matter of moments before his last contact, and when I arrived in
With the other state. Killed every one of them in touch. Is that all? No. It was twice its normal size. My brother developed an antidote. It worked.
Mr. Logan did know where the giant was, in a storeroom in that very building. Logan had learned that massive doses of the antidote brought about an almost human appearance, but with such unpredictable side effects that enough tranquilizer to subdue 10 ordinary men had to be given each day.
I could only think to help him first. Did the antidote do any good? Yes, he became normal, except for size. Why weren't we informed then? I could only think of logging what I'd witnessed. All right, so you logged it. Why didn't you tell us then? I don't know.
Here we have some ladies sunbathing. And an appearance from our monster. Which one of these ladies do you think he's going to get? It takes forever for him to get there, but the answer is none of them.
When I first hit him in the other lab, I gave him an injection of the antidote my brother and Nora developed. It worked, and he became almost normal, but the condition lasted only 5 days. Then, with each following injection, the effect of the antidote wore off more rapidly. Not sure, but it's conceivable that within hours he could contaminate everything and everybody within a radius of 50 miles. That settles it. He's got to be destroyed.
It's time the public get informed of this problem.
Then I strongly suggest you inform the general public in the entire area.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special bulletin. All citizens in the metropolitan area to stay off the streets until further notice. This is an emergency. I repeat, this is an emergency.
Apparently he's so radioactive that people around him are just dying.
Realization that even seeing the monster might mean that an individual was close enough to absorb
He's on his way to Chicago.
Of radioactivity. The long wait began.
Apparently our creature's heading down to the sewers.
What are we supposed to do?
They can track him with Geiger counters, and they know that he's down there, so they don their hazmat suits and they're going after him.
There is one terrifying word in the world of nuclear physics: radiation. As the trail grew hot, so did the level of contamination.
So our creature wanders through the sewer tunnels. Followed by the men in the hazmat suits.
If a switch had been turned,
And he
as if
disappears.
an eye had been blinked, as if some phantom force in the universe had made a move eons beyond our comprehension. Suddenly, there was no trail. There was no giant, no monster, no thing called Douglas to be followed.
And what happened? Our astronaut was apparently found.
With the telegram, one cloud lifts and another descends. Astronaut Frank Douglas, rescued, alive, well, and of normal size, some 8,000 miles away in a lifeboat, with no memory of where he has been or how he was separated from his capsule. Then who or what has landed here? Is it here yet? Or has the cosmic switch been pulled?
We'll never know. All right, let's talk about this movie, Monster A Go-Go. This is a movie that my fellow Schlockmeister Jeff copied for me back in the very late 80s, and I had it on a tape, never watched it ever until today. I ended up getting a pre-recorded VHS of this, although it may have been a bootleg, I'm not sure, but never watched it until today. And man, it's not a good movie. Now, it's credited to two directors, Bill Rebane, who you might know from Blood Harvest, Demons of Ludlow, The Game, or The Cold, which is a movie I reviewed earlier, and Herschel Gordon Lewis, who did Blood Feast, Moonshine Mountain, a lot of other things. So anyway, apparently Bill Rebane, this was his first movie. He shot it in 1961, but he ran out of money, so it just sat unreleased. And then Herschel Gordon Lewis bought it a few years later, filmed a couple more scenes, added to it, added some narration that he did himself, and re-released it, or released it, I should say, with Moonshine Mountain on a double bill. It's a story about an astronaut, or two astronauts who come back to Earth. One of them is found dead. The rocket crashed or something, and then the other one is just missing, and nobody can find him. Next thing you know, there's this monster who's like supposed to be 10 foot tall, and in reality it was a 7'6" actor named Henry Height, and this monster's running around killing people. And obviously we're led to believe that this is the astronaut who somehow got radiation poisoning, whatever. He's now growing to some monstrous heights, and he's killing people. So there's some scientists who were involved with this, apparently giving him injections and stuff before he left. I don't know. It's so hard to follow this story because it's not really well done. But ultimately, they determine that he's a monster. They got to get him, and they can track him through their Geiger counters and such. So they end up tracking to some sewer in Chicago. And the next thing you know, he like disappears. He just literally disappears. And they get this telegram. They're saying that they found the astronaut 7,000 miles away, 8,000 miles away, unharmed, and he's okay. So what the hell happened? I don't know. It's never really explained. He was in a sewer, and then he's 8,000 miles away, and he's okay. I don't know. He's not radiating anymore. Anyway, Mystery Science Theater 3000 riffed on this movie, and apparently they declared it the worst movie that they ever did. I don't blame them. It's just not good. It's garbage. It's crap. But I don't even know if it was charming. You know, my box that I have on a VHS tape makes it look like it's some happy-go-lucky monster, and you think Monster a Go-Go, he's some sort of party monster dancing around and stuff. It's not like that. It is a legitimate horror movie, but it's not good. So anyway, Herschel Gordon Lewis and Bill Rebane combined to give us this little opus. It's available on Something Weird Video with Psyched by the 4D Witch, which I'll be watching soon. Never even heard of that one. It's probably available in some other formats as well. I'll leave a link down below if you want to get it from Amazon. So anyway, let me know what you think about this movie. You've seen it. It's Monster Go-Go. Watch it. Bye.